Hello students, in last video we have discussed about a liquid vapor equilibrium. Now in this video we will learn about a solid liquid equilibrium, a solid gas equilibrium, the rate of reaction and law of active mass. So first of all, we will discuss about a solid liquid equilibrium. Solid liquid equilibrium. Consider a mixture of ice and water taken into a thermoflask. This mixture is taken into a thermoflask. Okay? At particular temperature or at 0 degrees Celsius, ice, that is a water, is present in a solid state. Ice, that is a water which is present in a solid state. It absorbs a little amount of heat from the system and convert into the liquid state, that is water. Okay. At this particular temperature, both states, a solid state as well as a liquid state, are in existence. Okay? And such kind of equilibrium is called as a solid liquid equilibrium. We know that the conversion of solid into the liquid, or the process in which a solid is converted into the liquid, is called as a melting as well as fusion. And the process in which a liquid is converted into the conversion of liquid into the solid is also known as a freezing. Hence, a solid liquid equilibrium will form or will comes into the existence when there is a rate of fusion becomes equal to a rate of freezing. When rate of freezing and a rate of fusion or melting becomes equal, then and then a solid, a liquid equilibrium takes into existence. At this stage, both phases are present. The concentration of both phases will remain same. And such kind of equilibrium is known as a solid liquid equilibrium. Then last one, third type of equilibrium is a solid gas equilibrium. A solid, a gas equilibrium. We know that the process in which a solid is directly converted into the gas, a process in which a solid is directly converted into the gas is known as a sublimation process. Sublimation means the conversion of solid into gas without going into the liquid. That is the direct conversion of solid into gas is known as a sublimation process. And the reverse phenomena, that is the conversion of gas into solid without going into the liquid state, is known as a solidification. This process is known as a sublimation. That is, a forward process is called as a sublimation and reverse process is known as a solidification process. The stage at which the rate of sublimation becomes equal to a rate of a sublimation is equal to a rate of a solidification is known as solid gas equilibrium. At this stage, both a solid as well as gaseous molecules are present in the system. At equilibrium, both phases are present in our system. For example, consider the iodine crystals, some iodine crystals, I2 crystals taken into a gas jar. Initially, a gas jar is colorless. Okay, when we added a few crystals of iodines, then this iodine starts to sublimates. Okay, that is iodine solid goes into the gaseous states, and these iodine crystals goes into the gaseous states and the color of jar becomes violet. Initially, the intensity of violet color goes on increasing. That is, iodine crystals converted into fumes or vapors of iodine molecules, that is, a sublimation takes place and the intensity of violet color goes on increasing. Okay. After some times, this intensity of violet color becomes stable. That is, after sufficient amount of sublimation, as the vessel is closed, no fumes leaves the jars and violet color of gas becomes stable. After that point, every iodine gaseous molecules converts into iodine solids. That is, a solidification takes place. Initially, a system consists only a solid molecules. It will start convert into a gaseous molecules. After some times, these gaseous molecules will return into the solid. That is, here the rate of sublimation becomes equal to a rate of solidification is known as a solid gas equilibrium. At equilibrium stage, both a solid as well as a gaseous phase are present in our system. Okay, these are three different types of equilibrium. Now we will discuss about the rate of a chemical reaction. A rate of chemical reaction means the change in a concentration of any species. A rate of reaction means the rate of reaction. A reaction means the conversion of reactants into the products. The rate of reaction means the rate of change of a concentration of any species with respect to time is known as a rate of chemical reaction. We know that during every chemical reaction, the concentration of reactant goes on decreasing because the reactants are consumed and the products are formed, that is, a concentration of products goes on increasing while the concentration of reactant goes on decreasing. And hence, the rate of change of a decrease in concentration of reactants minus decrease, the rate of change of decrease in concentration of reactor with change in time del T, or the increase in concentration of products with a time del T is known as rate of reaction. That is, the change in concentration of any species with respect to time is called as a rate of reaction. For example, consider hypothetical reaction. A plus B gives a product C plus D. Here, the rate of chemical reaction can be written as decrease in concentration of reactant minus del concentration of A upon del T, or minus del concentration of B upon del T is known as rate of reaction, or increasing concentration plus del C upon del T, or plus del concentration of B upon del T is rate of reaction. That is, a change in concentration of any species with the time is called as a rate of reaction. Okay. Now we will discuss about the last point, which is known as the law of active mass. Law of active mass or law of mass action. Active mass or law of mass action. We know that the rate of every chemical reaction depends upon the concentration of a reacting species. The rate of every reaction depends upon the concentration of a reacting species. Suppose, consider the hypothetical reaction. A plus B gives a products. Here, the rate of such reaction depends upon a concentration of reactant A as well as concentration of reactant B. This concentration of reactant decides the rate of given chemical reaction. Okay. That is, the rate of every chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of a molar concentration of a reacting species is known as law of active mass. Law of active mass can be stated as the rate of every chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of a molar concentration of a reacting species, that is active mass of reacting species. Hence, according to law of active mass, here the rate is equal to, or rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of A into a concentration of B. That is the product of molar concentration of reacting species. After removing this proportionality sign, equation becomes a rate is equal to a constant denoted by capital K, concentration of A into concentration of B, where K is equal to a constant and the K is known as a rate constant of given chemical reaction. A is the concentration of reactant A, while concentration of B is equal to concentration of a reacting species B. Okay, this is a law of active mass, and this equation is called as a rate law equation. A rate of every chemical reaction is equal to rate constant into concentration of reacting species. So now we will stop here. Thank you.